back to my YouTube channel. My name is Penny. I'm so excited for today. Thank you so much. The guys that watched my second video, I don't know what I can give you, but just know I pray for you. May God bless you. The people that already subscribed to my channel, I really thank you so much. Thank you so much. And in case you haven't subscribed, kindly, my friend, don't be a risk taker. Make sure you subscribe so that we grow the family bigger. We learn more and more inspirational things. We learn many things together. I really appreciate. Thank you so much. And I really want to urge you to watch my second video. And in today's video, I really thought we should share, since we've just started the year, I really thought we should share how to be organized as a person in order to achieve your visions and goals for 2020. Jesus. Anyway, how to be organized as a person in order to achieve the goals, the visions you set already to achieve in your year 2020. Thank you so much. Let's get into the video. Alright, the first tip that I really urge everyone is always to have routines. Have routines that run your life. Let me say daily routines, weekly routines, monthly routines, depending on the tasks you have for a day, for a year, for a week. Always have routines. Let me give an example. As a person who has something to achieve, you should have routines. Let me say morning routines. If you're supposed to always be at work at exactly 8 a.m. in the morning, make sure you have your morning routines. If you're waking up at exactly 5, probably some house chores that you're supposed to do. Let me say organizing your room, sweeping around, mopping, decluttering your room. It's always very great to have routines, but attached with the time you're going to spend on a specific task. If it's going to be evening routine, let me say you're supposed to come back at exactly 5 from work. You give your time the time you're going to spend on the way, at what time you're going to reach home. Don't just reach home and just sit and relax. If you're someone who loves exercising, make sure you go for exercising. If you love going for a gym, go for it. Organize your room a bit so that in the morning you don't have a lot of things to do, and you may end up reaching late at your workplace. So I urge everyone to have routines, specifically or basically morning routines and evening routines. Another thing is use one calendar for all the tasks you have for a day, for a year, for a week, for a month. Instead of splitting your tasks all over, let me say in your diary, on your physical calendar, hanged in your room, on your phone calendar, make sure you use one calendar. But mostly here I really urge people to use phone calendars. If you have a smartphone, it could be better because for it, it's even automated. Whenever you have a task for a given day, it will always remind you, because you set, let me say today is Thursday, and you have a task that you're going to do on Saturday. When you put the task and the time you're supposed to accomplish, it will notify you immediately that time elapses, and you know that you have something to accomplish. Instead of spreading around the tasks, that would be a very good idea, I think, for you as a person. Another thing is identify important and real people in your life and spend some good time with them. Sometimes we really don't care about people that are real and people that wish us good in life, and we end up spending most of the time with fake people in our lives. Let me say your parents. You don't need to go and see them every single day. That thing of accessing people you love is for long ago. You can give them a call. How are you, mommy? How are you, daddy? Are you doing fine? Are you doing great? And so they know you care about them. They know they really matter to you in your life. So it's always good to associate with people that are really great in our lives, that are really inspirational, people that wish us good, people that direct us in every situation. So make sure you surround yourself with people that are real, because you get exposed, you get more energy to work hard and do more and more, because you have people that believe in your dreams, people that believe in your visions. Alright, another thing is set manageable goals. You know, when the year is starting, most of us, including me, we really set big goals in life. You want to, in a year, you want to have bought up a lot of land. At the same time, you want to buy, let me say, a fridge in your home. You want to varnish your room a bit. You want, you know, there's many things that we really want to achieve in a year, and most of the times we end up when we've achieved really nothing. So it's always good and better to set minimal but manageable goals. So make sure you set small goals and you achieve them, and when you achieve those ones, make sure you add on more the other year, you add on more the next year. So it's always good to set minimal, realistic and manageable goals in our lives. Another thing is give yourself space. Oh Jesus, this is so important. So, you know, people really want to, you know, please others every single day. You need, when your friend calls you, Penny, come and check on me. You don't want to disappoint them, you go. Another day, another friend calls you, Penny, come on my birthday. You go. You don't want to disappoint them, but every weekend you're moving all over the place. You don't give yourself your mind to settle down and think things that are developmental, things that take you ahead. You don't give yourself space. You're always there to, you know, to please people. My friend, this year 2020, learn to say no to certain things in your life. Learn to say no to certain invitations. You're not there to be, you know, to attend everything in your life of your friend. Learn to ignore a few of them so that you settle a bit. Sometimes you get time also to, you know, to organize your home, to see how darkness really comes when you're at home. It's always very great. Your mind is always boosted when you give space, you spend some time with you as a person. Another thing is, this year, learn to find a home for everything before you bring in anything new. Some of us, when you have money, you think of buying, let me say, a fridge. But my dear, remember you have a very small room. You won't occupy everything that you want and love in that small room. So before you bring in anything new, create space, create home for that thing where it's going to be placed, so that you have an organized room. And when you have an organized home, even your minds here are really organized. You're in a home that is organized, you're in a room that is organized. Better ideas, brilliant ideas always coming to your mind, because of the good environment that you're living in. The last point is self-care stroke self-love. My dear, learn to have or to do self-care on yourself. Most of us, really, you think it doesn't matter, but self-care is the most important thing you'll ever do. If you have money, my dear, look good, dress good but decent. If you're someone who loves fitness and, you know, physical fitness, that's what I mean, you can opt for a gym. You can do some simple exercises at your home. You can run around. Such things really boost our health. It's part of self-love. It boosts our minds to learn to do things that really make your life, you know, your energy hyped, your happiness. It's all about you. It's all about making yourself happy, because you wake up to work hard every single day in your life. Make sure you learn to do things that are really great, things that make you happy as a person, because no matter how you make people happy, they'll never appreciate in life. But as long as you make yourself happy, never mind about what people say about you, as long as you don't inconvenience anyone.